I know it's been a while since I've done any recording, but I'm at the laundromat. It's called Bin Laundry Lounge, so it's a laundry lounge. At first I hated it because of the high prices, but you know, like the cheap. There's two types of machines. The cheap one is $3.75, and the expensive one is $7.25. And it's too much. There's not enough choices for machine sizes, and they're all really expensive. But at least while you're here, you get to pretty much do what you want. And they don't really mind that I've been sitting here for like an hour while Loki went and grabbed some items that I need, like scissors and such. I hemmed a pair of trousers. You can tell because I never use the thread that is the same color as the pants. And Loki's bad. Hi, honey. But I'm gonna hem the other leg too. But, okay, so I hemmed the inseam. Desperately needed it, and it was starting to fall apart on the other side. I hemmed the butt. Yeah, I thought those were pockets. And then I very poorly hemmed the bottom parts, and I'm gonna hem the bottom part on the other side too. You know, I'm still hungry, even though I had like most of the rest of the chips and some salsa. And you know, I thought I was allergic. Well, I am somewhat allergic to chili peppers, but there's this really pure, really good salsa. It's the, you know, organic 360 or organic 365 or whatever it's called. And it's really pure and kind of sweet. And the reaction I had to it was not like, oh my god, I'm gonna die kind of reaction. It was I'm drunk now kind of reaction. Yes, I react differently to jalapenos than I do to other chili peppers, and oh yeah, and also I think it's a chemical in the in jar salsa that makes me react really, really badly to it. But anyway, Loki likes super hot salsa. Like, apparently we don't have hot salsa in California and Oregon, except for the one that you got at Whole Foods, where you know you can crack a pepper in it to make it hotter, and that's what we got. And he prefers really hot salsa. I, for obvious reasons, prefer really mild and sweet salsa. So we compromised and got a medium organic salsa, and it was really good. I ate the last of it. Yeah. So, I don't know how I feel. I mean, lately people have been kind of getting on my nerves. There's some people, you know, the entitled suburbanites who are like, oh my god, you're existing as poor people in our space. How dare you exist in public? How dare you not have any place else to go, you know? And they'll be like, hey, I'm not trying to be a dick or anything, but okay, just stop. You're being a dick. It's really that simple. Or there's this one person with a really loud, inconsiderate child. The person had a really loud child, and she was inconsiderate, the mother was, and I tried to ask her to quiet her child down, and she got really defensive and bitchy about it. She's like, well, why don't you just go to your house? This is a public place. And I'm like, exactly, it's a public place, so we should be able to enjoy it without the screeching of your hell spawn. And not everyone has a house, you entitled little cunt. So that's pretty much been my attitude towards a lot of people lately. And one thing I like about this laundry lounge is that they did not kick me out. They didn't say anything to me. I was afraid that they'd come up to me and say, hey, you've been here for a little while. And shopping. Something that didn't happen, thankfully. Things have been pretty mellow. And Loki has been really sweet. We tried to build a gingerbread house and it completely and utterly failed. The icing wasn't sticky enough. It started raining. I was in a really bad mood because people. Yeah, just everything generally sucked. Let's see. I don't really want to, like, we've been sleeping in Irving Park lately, and it's okay, except sometimes we get a really dramatic and attitudinal maintenance worker in the morning who's like, oh my god, you guys have got stuff strewn everywhere. Yeah, we're taking up, with our stuff included, 1/18 of the entire bleacher space. Oh no. And Loki tried to explain that we had every intention of cleaning everything up before we left, so we really weren't making the job any harder. They just decided to be a drama vote about it, and that wasn't cool. And honestly, just these people that are trying to make us feel bad for existing in public just pisses me off, because, I mean, the whole point of public is that it's for the public. It's not just for entitled rich kids or entitled middle-class people, you know, and I really wish they'd pull their heads out of their butts and realize that, and actually listen to us when we try to talk instead of just shooing us away. So I've been in a pretty bad mood because of that lately. Also, people pretty much, I don't know if they're doing it on purpose, but if I say, for instance, you know, please don't come into my house and shit on my floor, you know, metaphorically, because I don't have a literal house, but please don't metaphorically come into my house and shit on my floor. That means if you see something that I post that you don't like, be an adult and ignore it. Loki, can I please have the scissors? Thank you. If I post something that you don't like, be an adult and ignore it. Move on. You know, don't talk crap just to make me feel bad, because it's honestly, that's a really shitty thing to do. Why would you do that to anyone? And especially since most of the people who post, they don't know me, they don't know about my medical history and all that. And it's never a good thing to do. It's never good to just make people feel bad. And I know I'm kind of still working on that, you know, not being a complete dick to everyone, but still. And so they'll post something, like, they'll see something that I don't like, and I'll have that, you know, that I like to maintain my hug boxing, right? Which I have the right to do in my own safe space. And so they'll see that, and then they'll post some shitty comment that proves that either they need a reading comprehension test or they did not actually read anything that I said and are just being Frumious, Frumplewumples thing that Marie has her thing autocorrected to say instead of certain words. But anyway, they're being Frumious Frumplewumples instead of just, I don't know, they don't really seem to have anything better to do. This coming from someone who literally spends her days loitering and playing on the computer, but I don't go around. Or at least I try not to go around, you know, making people feel bad about their own posts or their own lifestyles or anything like that. So I hate it when people do it to me, you know, it's stupid. It's like, I've got a friend on here who posts dipping and, you know, dipping tobacco and some other stuff that's relevant to her lifestyle as a Southern girl. And, you know, that's not really my thing, but I don't go on her videos and make her feel bad about it. I'm just like, oh, you know, you're my friend and I'm going to support you. Or, you know, if it's a complete stranger showing up in my feed saying something that I don't agree with, unless it's one of those emo memes like, does anyone ever feel like blah blah blah, I'm not special, but look how special I am by not being special? And then I'll probably pop on and make a joke, or if it's some entitled boy being like, "Wah, I can't get a girlfriend because I'm nice to women," blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, whatever. But that's completely different. Anyway, sorry, I am rambling. Also, my hair is awesome. If it's taken you 10.5 minutes to notice that, then I don't really know what to say to you, but my hair is awesome. I've been getting nothing but compliments on it, thankfully. And it pretty much goes with everything. I am a very red person. Loki explained to me, things in terms of red and black. Black being the elegant, composed type of person, and red being the "this is Sparta" type of person, and that's pretty much what I am. I'm the one who will stand up and scream "bow to me," and then proceed to start hacking at people. Except not really. You guys know what I mean. So I'm rambling because I haven't done a vlog in a while, and I'm gonna have some previously blah blah things. They're gonna be all out of order, so have fun with that. Bye guys.